there, this is Joyce, Cervera Mallari, and I'm happy to announce that finally we're going to conclude the episode Bahay Kubo to Bahay Bato. So this is the last part 3, for our series Las Islas Filipinas, here at Cultura PH. When I started to conceptualize my series on Las Islas Filipinas, I did not actually come up with some topics right away. The ideas on specific topics only pop up a couple of days after conceiving this main series topic. That was while editing some video contents for my social media platforms, that I formally wrote down a list. One may say I belong to the Dionysian school of thought in art making, wherein I come up with the idea while creating an actual art making, and I'm not an Apollonian who starts creating an idea first before executing an art making. Well, this was me together with my sister at the ballet Pamintuan in Angeles City, Pampanga during the Christmas season in 2022. I forget which month it was or the exact date already, but I remember we took a short side trip before going to the supermarket. To tell you honestly, that was my first time entering the mansion of the Pamintuan, or the museum, after my 45 years of existence in Pampanga. If I'm a Kapampangan, if you're pertaining to my Filipino major language group, but we're called Pampangueño. I'm originally from the city of San Fernando, by the way, which is just a few kilometers away from Angeles City. But now residing Bacolor, that was, by the way, the original capital of the Philippines during the Spanish colonial times, before Manila became the capital city of the Philippines. Just a trivia. I may say it's nostalgic, and you get to see the history of the lifestyle of one of the alta familias in my province. You may check it. The entrance is free. All the links were mentioned in part 1 or part 2 of this episode. I will also link this again in the description section. Well, on the main topic of the episode, Bahay Kubo and Bahay Bato are 2 architectural design topics that I realized that I wanted to cover while editing my supposed 1-part episode. I only wanted to feature my visit at the Museum of Philippine Social Society, also known as Pamintuan Mansion, as a regular vlog. But now I want to briefly tackle about the evolution of the Filipino genius on Bahay Kubo into Bahay Bato. Well, I don't claim to be an expert though in terms of architecture or interior design. I only took some time to extend an amount of research on the said topic, and I want to share it with you. This type of house has been immortalized. Remember the song Bahay Kubo? We used to sing that when I was in elementary school. We sometimes fondly call it the Pinakbet song because of the vegetable names in the lyrics, diba? Sitaw, Pataw, Patani, diba? I won't sing. Bahay Kubo is an indigenous Filipino house structure that actually evolved from the Barangay. Barangay is the original dwelling place and a space for trades by the original Indo-Malay people who first came to the Philippines during the pre-colonial times. I will link below what a barangay means. Well, basically, it's like a boat with a house built in it. It was used in trade by the rivers, and so because of that, it's safe to say that the early indigenous people in the ancient Philippines lived nearby riverbanks or the sea. Well, actually, there are some facts. Well, until they discovered to settle in camps or tribes in fertile lands near the riverbanks. So Pampanga was actually a trade center during the pre-colonial times. That's why it's called Pampanga. It means many riverbanks. Pangpang means riverbank. So that's the etymology of the name Pampanga. So please allow me to read an article that I found about the historical background, architecture, and design principles of Bahay Kubo or Nipa. It is fascinating. I found an article by Tatler. So I'm going to read the 5 interesting facts about Bahay Kubo. Number 1. Bahay Kubo as a catalyst for Filipino bayanihan. Pre-colonial Bahay Kubos Kubo were never cemented on the ground. Because of this, many Filipinos are able to move from one place to another depending on their choice or needs. Bayanihan is a Filipino tradition that refers to the spirit of community unity, work, and cooperation of the community to achieve a specific goal. Its concept can be traced back to the Filipino tradition where the townsfolk or the men lend a hand to carry the entire house of a family who wants to move into a new area. It has two major variations, pre-colonial and colonial Bahay Kubo. The construction of the Bahay Kubo depends on the era they come from. They are usually categorized into two. The pre-colonial Bahay Kubo, which features simple interiors made of native materials like Nipa, bamboo, and coconut leaves. And when the Spaniards came to the Philippines, they infused materials like stones, bricks, tiles, and mortar into what is often called the colonial Bahay Kubo. Here's an image of the modern colonial Bahay Kubo, which you may get customized by CJM Bahay Kubo Maker, our sponsor for this episode. CJM Bahay Kubo Maker is a highly recommended Nipa hut maker in the Philippines. They can design and create your choice of Nipa hut from beach style to residential structure. CJM Bahay Kubo Maker can build both the traditional style, body style, and the modern structure in which you can see here in this video. They can make it as chic as possible. Just give them your specific desired design, or you may directly buy from their ready-made available Nipa hut or Bahay Kubo. CJM Bahay Kubo Maker is among the best in the whole nation, and they can ship your custom-made dream Bahay Kubo right to your location. Their main office is located in Barangay.Bucal, Bypass Road, Calamba, Laguna, Philippines. You may contact them through their mobile number at 0975-618-1960 and their email address mcarlosgiselle0226@yahoo.com. All information linked in the description. Number 3. The term Bahay Kubo means country house. In English, the term Bahay Kubo roughly means country house. It was derived from the terms bahay, which means house, and kubo, or hut, or one-room country hut. The term bahay is from the Proto-Malayo-Polynesian balay, while the term kubo is from the Proto-Malayo-Polynesian kubo, which means field hut in rice fields. It has variations, by the way. I showed examples of these in parts 1 and 2 of this episode. Number 4, it usually features a 3-layered structure. There are 3 areas in the Bahay Kubo: bubong, roof, silid, living space, and the silong, space underneath. The traditional roof of the Bahay Kubo is made of long sleeves stacked together to form sharp edges. The living space, on the other hand, is designed to let in as much fresh air and natural light as possible. Meanwhile, the space underneath is a preventive measure against natural calamities like floods and mud. It is also an area where homeowners can store food, objects, and even farm animals. And number 5, it has been an architectural inspiration to many. The Bahay Kubo has inspired many architects like Francisco Manyosa, the Filipino man behind the designs of the Coconut Palace. According to Manyosa, the traditional Filipino houses are designed to ward off the heat from the harsh summer, something he wanted to incorporate with his work. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode, or hopefully you were able to learn new facts about our national house, Bahay Kubo, and the classically Hispanic-inspired Bahay na Bato or Bahay Kastila or Colonial house. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like it, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, I hope you check the next one and other contents in this channel. Also, kindly share it. I would be forever grateful. Thank you so much. Alright, I see you next time. God bless you.